So we are doing a low tech presentation today because sometimes technology just doesn't want to cooperate when you need it to. My name is Jackie Wood and I work at the circulation desk at Marshall Public Library, and I am a member of ICFL's Special Projects Library Action Team. Because of time constraints, I was unable to complete my portion of our presentation at ILA this year, so this is my attempt to amend that. So I want to start by sharing my quarantine story. Just real quick, when everything shut down back in March, I was home on maternity leave. So I had a new 6-week-old baby at home. I also had a 3rd grade child and my almost 4-year-old preschooler. My husband is a teacher, so he was home doing school virtually. With all this on my plate, the one person that I felt the worst for was my middle child. He had been attending preschool, but now he found himself with no routine, and I was so overwhelmed with getting my oldest through his schoolwork every day and taking care of a new baby that he got the short end of the stick. Now, fast forward to this summer when we were still uncertain of what would happen with school. I made the decision to build a preschool curriculum to do at home with my 4-year-old rather than re-enroll him in a preschool program, so that if anything were to happen, at least he could still have some stability and a regular routine. Well, working at the library proved to be invaluable as I took on this task. So I want to share with you some of the resources I found most helpful so that you might see some ways that maybe you could help parents who might be in the same situation. First, I absolutely love ICFL's monthly newsletter, The Bookworm. One issue is just so packed with great resources and information. There is always a spotlight book along with a list of other books that can be paired with it to follow a theme. There are also always activities that promote the motto, read, write, sing, talk, play every day. I also loved that I had access to archived issues through ICFL's website so that I could pick a different spotlight book every week. Our library has been doing take and make arts and crafts kits. They put a new kit out every Monday and make them accessible all week long for those who want to have a little bit of the storytime experience at home. My oldest child has wanted to get in on the action, so I have also used websites like Read Brightly to create our own storytime experiences, like when we read a story about bears going to bed for the winter, and then we made a berry yummy snack, which used graham crackers, peanut butter, Teddy Grahams, and fruit roll-ups. Our library has also put up some tables in place of our usual play area where our children's librarian displays books from a variety of categories like science, history, poetry, mythology, fairy tales, and music to help support parents who might be new to homeschooling. If you don't have space for such a display at your library, or if you are currently not open to the public but are offering curbside service, might I suggest creating bib sheets that are available on your website so that parents can use them as a resource when searching your catalog for books. One last resource that I want to share is Canopy for Kids. My 4-year-old loves stories, and with his older brother doing schoolwork on the computer, he wanted something that he could do on the computer as well. My library subscribes to the Canopy streaming service, and I found that they have a special spot called Canopy for Kids. Along with lots of great children's programs, they have animated stories that allow my child to have a virtual storytime experience. I know that there are so many great resources out there that we can promote at our libraries to help parents who might be struggling with the learning from home experience, and I am glad that I have had this chance to share some of my favorites with you.